Hello, my name is Talitha, and today I'm going to be transforming a piece of fabric using Country Chic chalk-based paints. So I've decided that I'm going to recreate the classic French grain stripe onto a chair seat cover and a pillowcase using canvas fabric. Now, for all intents and purposes, I would recommend that when choosing a fabric, that you pick one that has a little more texture and nubbiness to it. This allows the paint to adhere better to the fabric. If you're at all concerned about how the fabric is going to take to the paint, then I would definitely recommend cutting out a small sample piece of the fabric and testing it with paint beforehand. Now, as you can see, I have a little sample fabric here, and I tested it using Midnight Sky. The paint turned out very well, so I'm looking forward to this project. So these are the materials that you're going to need for today's project. The first thing you need to do is to cut out a piece of canvas fabric to meet your size specifications for the chair cover or the pillowcase. The current fabric that I'm using is a 14 by 14. Now, as you can see on the other side, I've already started using low-tack tape to designate where the stripes are going to go. I would recommend that when you're laying the low-tack tape down, that you extend it throughout the entire length of the canvas square. This allows you to be a little more forgiving along the edges when you're finally putting everything together. As far as the spacing goes, starting from the center, I did an inch for the larger stripe, and then I did half an inch for the thinner stripe. So that will leave you with a triple stripe French grain sack design. Alright, now it's time for the fun part. Now that we've done all the prep work and made sure that our low tack tape is firmly adhered to the canvas fabric, we can finally start painting. So, as I said earlier, I'm going to be using this lovely red cranberry sauce from Country Chic paint. And as we start painting on the fabric, we're going to start in small sections to ensure maximum coverage on the piece. Just gonna put a little bit on my brush and start along the edges. And, just be sure to double check and make sure that that blue tape is adhered well to the surface, because you don't want paint to leak underneath. Just keep painting in the direction of the tape. As you can see, I place my fabric atop cardboard so it doesn't get on my pretty table. Shouldn't take too long. You don't have too much area to cover, but just make sure to get all the edges so that stripe comes out. Now that we've finished painting our 3 stripes onto the canvas, you should allow at least 1 hour drying time at room temperature. At that time, you can see if you'll need another coat of paint. For my projects, I've only needed one. It just depends on the color you use and the fabric. Alright, as we wait for the paint to dry, I will now show you my finished project. As you can see, it looks just like the French grain sacks that you can buy off the streets of Paris. This pillow looks amazing when paired with the matching chair and seat cover. So I hope this tutorial has shown you how easy it is to use Country Chic paint product to recreate classic designs on fabric. The possibilities are limitless, and it is really so easy. I'm excited to see what you are able to do next.